this is Chef John from foodwishes.com with a follow-along sourdough multiple day, multiple post recipe. So this is day one. We're going to make our starter. So here's what I want you to do. And of course you're going to rewind this and play it a few times. But take a cup of flour and a cup of warm water in a plastic or glass container and whisk it together. This is what's called the San Francisco sourdough starter. We're going to make bread without yeast. Well, that's not true. We're going to use yeast, but we're going to use wild yeast that's in the air and it's in the flour already. What I'm using there is just a regular bread flour and just whisk it together. It's going to look kind of like a pancake batter. We're going to leave it out at room temperature. We're going to cover it with a paper towel and a rubber band. We want air to get to it, but we don't want any, critters in there. So cover it up. You could just put the lid on kind of loose if you wanted, but I like the old paper towel system. You're going to stir that a couple times and just leave it out for 24 hours, and then you'll see the next step. You got to stay tuned. This is a multiple day, multiple post, follow along recipe. By the way, a little tip here. When you're buying bread flour, I like the kind that's great for bread making. Anyway, check out the site for the post and more info, and hopefully you're going to follow along. It should be fun, and by next week we're going to have some bread. Enjoy.